Friends, on the long and vast journey of human life, we are always searching for guiding principles, for lighthouses to illuminate our path in how we treat one another. Today, I wish to share with you 20 reflections that I have gathered and contemplated over the past 3 decades. These are not rigid doctrines, but living streams of philosophy, distilled from the wisdom of the ancients and of life itself. I invite you to quiet your minds and wander with me into this world of wisdom. 1. Still waters run deep, and the heaviest heads of grain bow the lowest. Let us pause to imagine this. The surface of a river, as calm as a mirror, yet beneath it lies a current that is both powerful and profound. A stalk of rice, heavy with golden grain, humbly bows down to the earth that nurtured it. So it is with us. True wisdom and virtue never need to be loud or ostentatious. Boastfulness is merely a thin cloak for an empty soul. Therefore, let us learn the humility of the river and the rice stalk, for it is the most beautiful sign of a person who has truly matured. 2. Kind words cost nothing, but are worth everything. Language is a miraculous tool. It has no form, no weight, yet it can carry the gravity of 1,000 tons. A single word can be a cool stream that soothes the soul, or a sharp blade that carves a scar upon the heart that may never heal. Therefore, before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? And is it kind? 3. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. In the desert of life, if you wish to cross a sandstorm to reach the nearest oasis, you might succeed by going fast and alone. But if you wish to traverse the entire desert to reach a promised land, you will need companions. Fleeting success may belong to the individual, but enduring legacies are always built on the foundation of unity and mutual support. 4. Never argue with an idiot. They will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. Imagine you are standing on a hill, and someone is calling for you to come down into a mud pit to compete. Whether you win or lose, you will emerge covered in filth. True wisdom is not about winning every argument, but about knowing which arguments are not worth starting. Protect your energy and your peace of mind. 5. Character is like a tree, and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is. The tree is the real thing. People often spend a lifetime polishing their shadow, making it appear grand and beautiful in the eyes of others. But they forget that the shadow changes with the angle of the sun and is merely a reflection of the tree. Spend your time cultivating the tree of your character. Water it with integrity and fertilize it with compassion. When the tree is strong and its leaves are lush, the shadow will naturally be long and beautiful. 6. Forgiving others is not a gift to them. It is a gift to yourself. Holding on to resentment is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Forgiveness is when you find the courage to release that coal, freeing your own hands and your soul from the burden of the past. 7. Treat others the way you want to be treated. This is the golden rule, the simplest yet most profound moral compass. Before every action, every word, ask yourself, if someone were to do this to me, how would I feel? Empathy is the bridge that connects all souls, the glue that mends every relationship. 8. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. We are not the captains who command the direction of the wind, but we are fully in control of our sails. Life will always bring unexpected storms. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails. Therein lies your true power. 9. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. In the arena of life, the greatest battles are not with others, but within ourselves and our relationships. To understand your own limits and passions, and at the same time, to perceive the desires and fears of the person before you. That is the art of connection. the key to navigating every interaction successfully. 10. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped, and you can't stop someone who is determined to learn. Knowledge is an ocean, and our understanding is but a single drop. A person who sees themselves as a full cup cannot receive another drop. Only when you maintain the mindset of an empty cup can you be ceaselessly filled by the endless streams of wisdom in the universe. 11. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. A lie is like a crack in a dam. To conceal it, you must build a network of other lies, living in constant fear that the dam will break. The truth, in contrast, is solid, simple, and liberating. Sincerity brings an invaluable peace to the mind. 12. Don't judge a person until you have walked a mile in their shoes. Every person is a world unto themselves, with rugged roads and invisible burdens that you cannot see. Our gaze often only skims the surface of their story. So, before you rush to judgment, pause, take a deep breath, and practice compassion. 13. The best revenge is massive success. When we are wronged, our instinct is to retaliate. But consider this: throwing mud at others only dirties your own hands. Instead, use the stones they throw at you to build your own empire. Your success will be the most eloquent and powerful response. 14. Empty vessels make the most noise. Observe in nature, shallow brooks babble loudly, while the deep ocean is profoundly silent. It is the same in society. Those who lack knowledge often use volume to mask their inner emptiness. True wisdom is always accompanied by composure. 15. Sow an act, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny. Your destiny is not a hand of cards that has been dealt to you. It is a garden, and you are the gardener. Every small action today is a seed you plant. Those seeds will grow into the trees of your habits, which will form the forest of your character. And ultimately, that will determine the landscape of your destiny. 16. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This is not advice for insincerity, but a strategy of wisdom. Friends bring us warmth and support, but observing and understanding those who oppose us gives us the clearest insight into our own weaknesses and the challenges that lie ahead. 17. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. In a world that is increasingly complex and noisy, the ability to distill things to their essential core is a sign of masterful intellect. From a painting to a piece of prose to a way of life, true beauty often lies in simplicity, not in complication. 18. A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Life is too short to remain anchored in the familiar harbor of your comfort zone. The purpose of our existence is to explore, to venture into the open sea, to face the waves, and to discover new lands within ourselves. Do not be afraid. Set sail. 19. Before you try to change the world, try cleaning your room. We often dream of grand missions, yet we ignore the chaos in our own immediate space. Your room is a microcosm of your universe. If you cannot bring order to it, how can you bring order to the world? Begin with the smallest things. Take responsibility for your own life first. 20. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. This saying is an antidote to regret. The past is gone. We cannot change it. But the future is a fertile field, waiting. Do not let the sorrows of yesterday cast a shadow over the seeds of today. No matter who you are or how old you are, this very moment is the perfect time to begin building something beautiful. And finally, I believe that every good idea is a seed planted in the mind. If today a seed has touched your heart and begun to sprout, please give it a little energy by clicking the like button. And to continue cultivating this garden of wisdom together, where we can meet regularly to share and learn from one another, please subscribe to the channel. Because just like planting a tree, the best time to start a new journey of discovery is right now.